What's up, everybody? Crazy day in the markets. Sorry I didn't come on yesterday because yesterday was a crazy day in the markets, and I got totally whipsawed. I went for the fake out, lost a lot of money yesterday, and today trying to recoup a little bit. Probably need to stop trading, but I just don't understand what's going on here. We are up 857 points. And I'm just hearing all kinds of shit about the virus. I mean, California declared an emergency. New York is. This guy was riding on a train. It's just crazy. Y'all hear the same stories. Kroger's not gonna sell certain. People are hoarding the stores, and I think Kroger just came out and said you only can buy a certain amount of stuff like wipes and napkins, and I don't know why you hoard paper towels and toilet paper. I don't know. I never heard of that one before. Airlines giving refunds. What's going to happen is, I think the market thinks this is it. You know what we see, but no, it's going to get much worse, especially when earnings come out. Because not only are these companies, the earnings are going to be way off, they're going to say next quarter we don't even know what's going to happen. And I just don't understand with that. I know the rate cuts, it's hard to fight the Fed, and I think that's why we kind of going. I think it's a little bit of Biden, but I think it's more of the rate cuts. But I think where it's more damage, like there's more going on than 50 basis points is not going to save us because we're shopping. We're not shopping regardless of what kind of deals or credit money or the rates we get on money. So I'm looking at the SPX here, and I'm looking at the minute chart because I got a trade on this. Hopefully this thing doesn't pop above 31.15, or else I'm gonna be turning this video off and trying to manage that trade. So here we are. This is the high, right? 218. What do I got on here? That's the Fibonacci. Hold on here. Y'all can get in. What do y'all think about what's going on here? So we are right now only 8% off the high. I just find that to be crazy, amazing. We're this close to negative rates. Gold, it just seems crazy. Now, looking at this chart, not knowing what, not paying attention to the news, pretend I don't know nothing. It looks like, yeah, we're going to go higher. We kind of we're balancing and consolidate. But even though I just think we're going to hit like this 61.8, which is right here. What is that? 31.888. I'm not sure exactly because these lines don't line up exactly, I don't think. So I think we're just going to go up to there and then possibly continue back down. But I'm looking at the rally chart. It's super, super bullish. It's super, super bullish. Rand, Al, Thor, stay short. Yo, I got shorts on and I'm getting killed right now. I've been putting them on, and look at the minute chart. Where's that? But I got 30-day puts on the SPX, and I just spread. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna take. If the market proves me wrong in this next 30 days, I'll just take the loss. Fuck it, because going up is not the answer. We're gonna reach all-time high. Where's the minute? Let me pull up the 5-minute. I know I gotta get rid of these lines. I'm sorry. Let me clear these out real quick. And I'm looking at this right here, right about 1240. We just started going straight up. We had 869. What do you have to say? 73 new confirmed cases in France. Yeah, it's blowing up. Smart. I said you like that strategy. Yeah, and I have to. I'm getting whipsawed. I'm trying to play long because I'm a long guy, and I've been getting burnt on my shorts because of days like this. And that's why I think it's even up like this, because people was getting short and they're like, you don't think after a day like yesterday. Yeah, yesterday you're going to wake up to another 857 up. Yesterday was like damn near like a reversal, and you didn't think, you thought they might open up maybe 100 points too, and it just opens up 500 and continues on up to 800. It's like a trending day. I think it opened up 500, went down to no lower than 400, and then became 800. Now, so let's look at yesterday's candle, and that's this right here, right? And man, if we go above this candle, I mean, you got to say it's going, right? If we break that candle is serious because of the reversal in the volume that we had that yesterday's candle. So we're kind of, I thought we might challenge it today, but today and tomorrow, let's see. That's going to be the resistance right there, and if we go past that, who knows? I mean, this market is so crazy. It's manipulated, and it's very frustrating to trade, even if you want to go short. The move was last week, and I totally missed that move with going short. Why, Al? Because I had the puts on way before it, and I was just bam, I was just losing all kinds of money with them puts. Then I started just going with the market, going long. I was making money, and then boom! I didn't lose money on that drop though, because I was ready, but I was afraid. I was afraid to go short. Oh, I've got my peach rings. I was afraid to go short because I was just getting destroyed. Remember last week, the week before the big drop, it was up 200, up 300, up 200, up 3, and the news was just getting worse. I remember we started with Apple said, our supply chain's messed up. Yeah, we don't know. We could predict earnings. Stock goes to all-time high. Go figure. So we hearing all of this. California declared an emergency. The 6 viruses and 6 cases in within 24 hours. They might have schools. New York City shut a school down. There might be more of that because if the parents have it, right? If any of these people have kids, it seems like it's highly contagious because that guy in New York, his family took him to the hospital and they all got it. So if one of the kids got it, he can't go to school. If he goes to school, if they find out he went to school, then they got to shut down the school, I guess. I don't know. Did you hear about the person that left quarantine to go to a party? Where was that? In Seattle? That's crazy. And you left, do you prosecute that person? You got to give him some kind of fine or something. I mean, you knew you had a deadly virus and you going to a party? Anyway. Plagues are not good for the economy. Nah, man, it's like that. It's and they didn't declare the pandemic yet. It seems like, and wait until that hits the market, like it's official pandemic. Who knows? It might go up higher, but I think it is a pandemic, and they just don't want to say it's a pandemic because they don't want an emergency. Also, the Fed with the rate cuts, the 50-point basic cut, the 50 basis point cut. Remember all the injections with the repo market? How do we know something is not going to just blow up? Remember the Bear Stearns? Remember, because the repo market, he was putting money into the repo market because the banks don't trust each other with overnight money, so the rate was really high. So he's injecting the repo market with some money so he could normalize that. But why don't the banks trust each other overnight? And then you see what's happening to the banks. I didn't pull them up today. I know they getting, they up 1.86 today. Let me pull up an hourly. I think yesterday they got destroyed. Yeah, I'm just looking at, my charts is not showing the drasticness of it. Maybe do the 15-minute. This the XLF? Yeah, I don't know. Hey, let's pull up like Citibank or something. Let's pull up Citi. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not showing. But let's say from here to here yesterday. Yeah, it's down 4%. So anyway, let me pull up a 4-hour. Sorry, I'm just can't get the right charts. But you can see that drop. Look at that. It's just, they're not coming back like the rest of the market is. It's kind of like, the market's just taking them up because they're in the indexes, right? But suppose there's a blow up, or not necessarily a blow up like Bear Stearns, but somebody's in trouble. And then, oh man, don't let that happen, because if that happens, we're limit down that day. And it's like, blindside people. I think the Fed's not telling us something too. It's just, imagine if that was the truth, right? And he had to tell us that with the virus, with the slow, they know the market can't handle it. The Fed's been saying, everything is good, preemptive, everything. This is just What's the first cut he used? A mid-cycle adjustment. This is just a mid-cycle adjustment. Well, damn, you won in a quarter point since that announcement, right? You had 325s and now a 50. I think that's right. So a mid-cycle you kept everything is always fine, it's fine. We just adjustment, it's fine, but we're close to zero now, and we're a point and a quarter down, but everything is fine. Nah, man, something's no, don't believe it. Don't believe it. Yes, bro. Mid collapse adjustment is right. So something is not right. I think we're being propped up, by the Fed. I don't know. Something. It's been like that forever, ever for the last 6-7 months. But it's crazy with this virus. We know. I mean, I just canceled the trip yesterday. I was supposed to go to Destin, Florida, or something for a week. I canceled it. So luckily I put my reservations was for a refund where I didn't get a penalty. Canceled it yesterday. I ain't going. I'll hell with that. My girl's like, babe, I don't want the coronavirus. I'm like, me. So I these companies are not traveling. I mean, oh man, it's ugly, and it's not. We shouldn't be just a little bit off the all-time high. I agree. We went straight down that week, and we get a little bounce because things just don't go straight down. But why are we so optimistic right about now? With every day we look in the papers, there's exploding issues and things. I don't get it. Why are we up 800? Why can't we be up 400, 300? Why are we up 8? Why are we up more than what the market was down yesterday? All these questions. Because what, are we feeling good also? 30.95. I need that thing to stay below 31.15. Oh, man. So, Rand Al, I'm sorry, I got to squint. I can't read the name. Everything is over here. I don't want to botch your name. Rand Al Thor. So what do you got on? Just puts, straight up puts? Yeah, I'm just putting it, man, and I'm done. I'm done with trading. I made a lot of money off of Amazon, but the last 2 days I gave some of that money back. So I'm just gonna do the put thing. Yeah, even though the VIX is high, and if you do push, I think you have to do a spread. The volatility is just too high, because if we have another day like this tomorrow, you're really gonna get blown out, because the VIX is coming down, and that's what made me kind of bullish. I even said it in another video. I said, look, the VIX is 50. There's only been like 1 or 2 times since it's been 50 that we went over that. It was like 2008. And I think so, I was like, we're going to come down. You see my little lines. This is the 4-hour chart. Okay, it looks like it's trying to do something. But I knew we was coming down there. So I was kind of bullish, but not really, and then we had a sharp spike up here. We just don't want to go down. Even though we up 800 points, the VIX is down 12% today, but we still at 32 VIX. You know what that means? More 1,000-point days, and it could easily be 1,000 points to the downside. You figure a day like this will be down more than 12%, but it's not. So I don't even know why I started talking about the VIX. So I kind of lost for words. This thing is going to collapse. You got naked puts. You naked, huh? You got the gold. No, you got 3, 6. Oh, hold on. Oh, March 6 puts. Oh, what is that? That's Friday. You think by Friday? March 6 put naked puts 80K. This thing is going to collapse. So you got a long gold. I'm straight up. Short QQQ. Yeah, that's the one that's going to give you that alpha. And RCL. Yeah, you think so? You think the cruise lines are going even more? I'm afraid, because I think people are stepping in for value. I even started looking at them like, but I was like, nah, it's still early. Yeah, look, oh yeah, it's going down. I'm looking at that. It looks like it might flag though a little bit. This is the monthly. Like we might get a little sideways candle and then another one down. Let me pull up the weekly. So I think because people, you hear them on the radio, the news always value, and I even did some value shopping, like Ford. I know it's going down, but I've got a lot of faith in that Mustang that's coming out the end of this year. Yeah, that's going down. Yeah. I mean, some of these cruises might go out of business because who wants to go on a cruise? That's a guaranteed lockdown. You're gonna cruise and then boom, you're guaranteed to be quarantined because people from all over the world are on that thing, and you're guaranteed to get the virus. No, I take that back. But your chances are high. You're definitely getting quarantined, man. There's too many people's got it now. Before it was like, okay, these guys over here in China, Wuhan, did you come from? Now it's all over the place. We got people catching it that don't have no connects to Wuhan. So you don't know. You don't know. Yeah, it is insane. Google the Grand Princess. That's the one that went to Cambodia. Yeah, I got my stock twist up. Grand Princess. All right, what about it? I don't see anything. Let me hit news. Grand Princess Cruise cancels call to Mexico. Will return to San Francisco as CDC investigates small cluster. Yeah, Grand Princess under quarantine for this is 56 minutes ago. Of coronavirus after passenger on a prior cruise becomes critically ill. I mean, yes, guaranteed. You guaranteed quarantine. And I hear you can't leave the room. And I don't know if they still feeding you for free either. You're probably going to get a nice bill after your cruise is over. I heard there was a story that this person he had a possible exposure and he got quarantined. No, yeah, had to go to the hospital and all. He was kind of quarantined at the hospital or whatever. Anyway, after the 14 days or whatever, they sent him a big ass hospital bill. He had to pay for all of that stay in there, and he can't afford it. So does he bankrupt it now? So a bankruptcy is going to increase? I mean, people, you can't just, when you catch it, this is another thing that they're not talking about. Because let's say I got it. I'm quarantined. Now I'm not at work for 2 weeks, right? I lost 2 weeks of money. You know what I mean? And that, a lot of people with paycheck to paycheck, a lot of people can't afford to be down for 2 weeks. So what about that effect? And it's so many little different things. It's not as simple as being quarantined. If you were to get quarantined right now, your life is changing at that moment. It's like being in jail, but you're home. If they do home quarantine, and you can't do certain things, you won't be able to buy things. Yeah, you can't go to work. And then when you do go back to work, they're gonna be looking at you all funny. They're probably gonna say, why don't you take another week off? Yeah, just go ahead. I want to make sure. All right, yeah, let's make sure. Anyway, they contracted on the ship between 11 and 22. Okay, today, right? They are real. Yeah. I mean, it's so many things. All the traveling. I think one guy on CNBC was like, I'm not taking that trip to ABC, right? So I was going to put my dog in the kennel, but now I'm not doing that. So all those little things that you would do on a trip, you get to the trip, you rent a car, you're in a hotel. And I'm like, why? I still don't know why they're getting that. So you know what I did? I went and got me some paper towels and toilet paper before it even comes over here. Because if that's the things that they go, and I bought a bag of rice, and I don't even eat rice. I'm like, okay, they looking like they're going for the rice. They're going for the paper towels and the toilet paper, getting some ammo. I'm stocking up my ammo for my cats and making sure I'm good. And this one guy I was watching on YouTube, he's like, yeah, you see these people, they hoarding, they going after these grocery stores, and eventually they're not going to have the food. And when they don't have the food anymore, guess where they're going? They go into your house. So you got to make sure your security's up, because it can almost be like, what's the word I'm looking for? These zombie movies. Not that we turn to zombies, but if you think about it, like you see gas stations at every corner, grocery stores almost at every corner, a few blocks. But there's not enough gas for everybody, and there's not enough groceries for everybody. We all going to get groceries. It's not enough, And let's say somebody at your local grocery store gets it. Right? They're going to shut that down. Now you can't even get groceries over there, even though they got groceries. And what are they going to do with those groceries? Are they going to throw those? Do they got to wipe out all the stuff that's on the shelves and put new stuff on? Or do they spray it down? And can you eat the stuff that they sprayed it down with? I mean, there's so many different possibilities, And then let's say it goes away in April or whatever because it gets warm. I'm telling you right now, just like the flu, come September, October, it's just going to go boom, and it's going to be all over the place. Then what? And then it's out of control. They're going to think they got it, cool, and then it's just going to blow up, and it's going to be a different form, just like the flu, right? It changes a little bit. It might be airborne, because I think they say you can touch something. They might go, and you got it now. Anyway, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it's just crazy scenarios, and if you just get your mind to start thinking about stuff, you'll be like, yeah, this is crazy. Where are we at now? Oh shoot, let me go back to the SPX real quick. 30.97. Look, it's running into the close like it's no tomorrow. Anyway, look at that. Yeah, the Dow's up 911 points. All right, I'm keeping my eyes closed. Please don't go up don't go up no more, because I'm gonna lose big money. Yeah, I sold the 315, the 3115, 3120 calls on the SPX for like $1. I did about an hour ago, so I did like 8 of those, right? So $1, $800. If it breaks that, that's $400. 400 times 8, $3,200 loss. Not good. But you figure, damn, this thing it's just gonna keep ripping. It's just insane, man. It's just crazy. Cashmatic, man, what's going on? Yo, we gonna be locked in for a month. Yeah, man. Yo, we was talking yesterday, and it was just, I had a bad day yesterday. Everything was good, and you know what? You ever sit in front of the computer too long, just start popping off stupid trades? If I didn't do shit, it would have been a great day. A great day. Oh man. And you start thinking about it, and you just start putting on stupid trades and just mess yourself up. Yeah, I need to just come up my thesis, my theme, do what I'm going to do, like Al, and then just go sit on my hands. Just don't worry about it. Just let it happen, because if you follow this manipulation, you're going to be manipulated right out of your position. And that's what they want. It's like, that's exactly what they want, man. But no. I'm telling you, I'm keeping these shorts on. There's no way we have more downside risk than upside. 8% to all-time highs. Man, we at least got to test. We don't even test. Notice we don't test bottoms no more. When's the last time we tested a low? It's just be V's. Look, it's just V's. You see these? This was almost a test right there. That was almost a test, but it needed to come down lower. Here's a test. Way back there. Just pull it up. This is the week. Yeah, look at that 2018 low. That was the Christmas Eve. No test. No retest. Just straight up. So is that going to be one of these? I don't know. I mean, usually candles like that, you don't see that anywhere, right? That's a record low. That's a record drop, right? In all-time history. A record. Lots of emotion. You don't see. Matter of fact, nobody's ever seen it because it's a record. If we take that candle out, that's the weekly, within like this and next week, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm telling you, that's not normal. You don't take out the all-time. You just don't do that. Anyway, all right, I'm just venting because I'm just tired of it, man. Anyway, LOL, glad I found you, bro. Yo, yeah, I'm on here almost every day. And then I try to come on the weekends to talk like we talking now. Just kind of just talk whatever for the most part. You have a good perspective on it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just a dude, and I trade. I'm not. I'll tell you about myself. I work for the post office, right? Sometimes I'm here in my postal shirt. I'm not some dude that always lose. I'm not that guy that you're going to go to a video and is going to say, I had a great day today. Right here. I bought it here, and then I sold it there. Then I came back in right here. Then I sold it there. No, I'm not that guy. Okay, I'm the guy that top ticks and bottom ticks, But for the most part, I do make good money. But I F up just like everybody else. So I'm normal. I'm not that guy that's just perfect and you'll never see my trades and I got something to sell you. No, I don't got nothing to sell you. Maybe later. No, but I got nothing to sell you. So I'm just kind of share like what my thoughts, my thinking, and just try to be a dude that's on the computer. Not, I don't know more than you. Hey, what do you know? Help me out. So and I mainly trade a couple of stocks, and I put some tips on what I do. And I basically say, like Cashman, like I was telling you, how a lot of the gurus out here, oh man, don't hit home runs, hit singles. I was telling Cashman, I do go for home runs, man. If you're gonna throw that pitch right, I'm gonna try to knock it out the park. You know what I mean? And I know you can strike out, but I feel the portfolio needs some home runs. If you know it's gonna be a lob over the plate, you knock it out. Like if you 3-0 and that pitch is coming across the plate. So, I don't mind swinging for the fences, but I get it. I get it all. But that's just the way I trade. So I say, don't follow me. But I do say, find something that you do best and stick with it. That's my advice. Like, don't do nothing else. Because, like, when I buy puts, when I start going negative against the market, it's those wind up being losing trades more than winning trades. Except for one time, I caught that drop in the summer. Boy, when the market opened, I had like 20 grand in my portfolio. I was like, woo! I wound up giving a lot of that back. I put a spread on, right? So I had some puts on. I'll tell you about that story. So I was like, all right, I put a spread on, right? I spread it after that. So I sold some puts on it. And the market just totally, even with the puts, the spread, totally ripped and just didn't look back. So same bullshit here, same bullshit. So I got out of it, and then I think it started coming down again, and I did the same trade, and then the same drop, and then just pop, just go up forever. So I kind of got shooken out. The summer was crazy with that whole up, down, up, down. I couldn't trade it. I can't trade I need to trade smoothness, right? I want to be, I want to get in the water with no waves. Then I know I can swim. There you go, man. There's a metaphor for you, or good, not metaphor, whatever word I'm looking for. Yeah, home run for sure right now. Oh, with the put? I hope so, man, because I'm a little disappointed that I missed the all-time drop of 10%. And yeah, I'm disappointed I missed that. I probably wouldn't have made the most money I could have because, you get that first day of 1,000 points and, I'm probably taking profits, going to wait for the pop. You don't think it's going to be 1,000 the next day and 1,000 the next day and 1,000 the next day. Look at that, 3105. Yeah, it's trying to take me out of my money. 10 more points. 3106. I don't even want to look at it. It's taking out the next bar. It's taking it out. It's crazy. So what is the Dow is up now? 961 points. Oh, look at it. Just popped again. And I knew it was going to challenge it. So I thought about, actually, I did have a call on as well, but then I took it off. That's why I was a little late with this video, too. I was like, I don't know, but it's just crazy. So we're going to run, we're just totally wiped out yesterday. We gapped up, and we didn't kind of reach the high of yesterday. Not yet. There's still 30 minutes left to trade. But we're over the open, right? I don't think we're going to go to the high. The high is 31.36. That's another 30 handles from here. Can it do 30 handles in 30 minutes? A handle a minute. God, 3107. I might not be on for the next month. And that's what I'm saying. There's no pullback. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Look at that. Look at that. That should come in right now. All the way back to 3100. Yeah, look at that. 3108. You see, so I got the puts on, right? And That's what makes you get rid of your puts. Stupid manipulated moves like that. Not only is 800 points ain't enough. We got to attack. It just keeps going. It's just straight up. It's just insane. Markets don't crash up. That was one of the first things I learned. Since Trump's been in office, markets crash up. 3109. Dow up 993 points. What was yesterday? 700, 840, 860, something like that. Gaps fill on the way down, right? Yeah, I guess. What the fuck? LOL. This is crazy. Are you short, Dre? Oh, Titanium, what's up? I sold a 31.15, 31.20 call spread on the SPX. So that expires today. I don't need this thing closing up over 31.15. So I got to manage it. I'm probably just going to let it go out. If it gets to 31.15, I'm all good. But I don't want to go. Well, it's SPX, so it's cash settled. And then I also sold, I know that one is safe, the 31.25 and the 31.30. That should be safe. But who knows? Who knows, man? 31. Yeah, come on in. Let's get that 33100. That's where it should be. I mean, look, you see also how. Well, here it is. I guess how it. Okay, I was like, how it just blew past a nice round number 3100, but it looks like it bounced off of there a little bit. So it went boom, 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 and then boom. Got through. We'll probably close at least 1,100, 1,000 up. 987. Not. Nobody wants to take profits either. So nobody wants to take profits. It's like I'm telling you, I'm just sick of this stupid ass market, man. The same thing is the wrong thing. The same thing, I don't know how it just climbs a coronavirus wall where it's totally unpredictable. It doesn't matter how much money you throw at it. You ain't stopping nobody from getting sick. Anyway, Dre is seeing his puts evaporate. No, I'm seeing the gain. Remember, I sold them. I'm trying to make them go to zero. They're probably about 200 points right now. I'm not even looking. They need to be zero. Oh, but I am long puts on the 30 days out. I got several puts on down the chain. So, yeah, those are getting blown up. So, yeah, it's just not a good day. It's not a good day. Wasn't ready for the 1,000-point move. So you should be getting blown up too, Al, ain't you? Juan, what's up, man? Glad you joined us. Daily Chinese, that's right. You doing good. I'm glad you come in and you don't even know what we're talking about. But we just, for the most part, we wasn't even talking about trading. We're talking about this crazy ass market. How? Oh, yo. So you in L.A., right? You in California, ain't you? Yeah. Good. Now it's the time they cut rates. Refinancing my home at the time. Good. Yeah, now's the time to get on that. There it is, 3110. 1,000-point Dow. Yeah, I'm getting blown up right now. Unbelievable. 3112. I'm just looking at this thing. I'm just looking at the numbers, and it's just nonstop. There's no pullback. It's been like that forever. So let me look at the hourly. Yep. So we should hit it out right there, 3113. I'm guessing this candle right here, which is 31.36. Damn, I hope it don't get up there. I definitely don't need it to go to 31.25. I can handle the 31.15 damage. I can't handle the 31.25 damage. Look, computer froze. So this is what I'm saying. When you take out the virus, you take out all the new stuff and you just look at the charts. What happened to the stock market today? We up 1,000 points. Market's up because buying. Yeah. Don't you have a call spread? Yeah, they spread out. It's spread. Don't you have a? Yeah, there it is going through. Your computer's acting like Robinhood. I got to do a video about Robinhood. I wanted to do a video, but yeah, I got distracted yesterday. Today, I still probably will do a video about Robinhood. I know all the other YouTubers done beat me to it, and they got the graphs and the charts. But if you trade on Robinhood, get away from it. Unless you're just holding positions like buy and hold, it's fine. But if you're trying to trade like this, hell no. You know, no. I wish I would have bought. I had calls on, and I wish I would have bought it. And what's happening now, like people like me, people's getting blown, people's short. I think it's just short squeezing right now. So what was that record? That record closed the other day, 1,300. You think we're gonna challenge it? Yeah, look, see, I'm blown up. 13. What was that? 1,300. Whatever. I think we're gonna challenge that record close. Let me see if I can pull up the daily. This high right here, the range was 145 points. Well, we gapped up, so it's hard to tell. But this is the high. So we had this crazy day. The next day, damn near took all that back. Today, gapped up and it's like, let me see something. In 4 days, we up 9.45%. It's crazy. And that's in conditions like that, that's when your puts blow up. Well, you know what I'm saying. Like, you lose a lot of money in those puts. Options is going down. There's a little pullback. Now let's pull back to 3,100. But I doubt it. I have a feeling that's just a 1 minute pullback. What do we got? This is like watching a Titanic go into the iceberg. Hey, babes. Hey, you on a different account? Oh, you changed it from Life Like I? Yeah. Because I know you're not even moderating. All right, so anybody got any questions? Gotta log off here and look at this damage. Yeah, that's it. So thanks for joining, Al. Appreciate you. I'm glad you found me. Titanium, of course. Cashmatic, of course. Juan, of course. Babe, of course. My regulars. I appreciate you. Don't do what I did. Buy calls. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. I should be on here tomorrow, and who knows. I'm telling you, looking at this market, even after today's crazy ass day, look at that. That's like almost cup and handling. It looks like it busts through there and go higher, you know. So that's the 1 hour chart. So yeah, you know, if it goes down, it seems like you should go long. I don't know, but since it's dynamic situation, you get a news story. I don't know, man. I was like, you get a bad news story. Who knows what the hell it's going to do? This thing is on its own. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. You said you're killing me with the terminology, bro. All right, man. I'm out of here. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.